So hey guys, welcome back to my new video. And in this video, as you know from the title, I'm going to tell you the books which I've read currently, and these are 6 books. And the good part about it is I've completed these 6 books in 6 days. I know you know it from the title or the thumbnail, but I am very excited to tell you about it. And this video will be divided in 3 parts, like 3 clips in this video only. And the first clip is intro plus the books which I have read. I'm telling you that these books are not very long book or something, because I'm also not a very good reader or something. I just took the challenge because I was free. My holidays was going on, were going on. So I thought that let's take a challenge. So don't say that these books are not very thick. I'll try my best in the next time whenever I'll take the challenge to read thick books. But okay, I tried for the first time. I think it is okay. So first I want to tell you the books which I have read, and next I'll tell you the pattern in which the books I have read, and the third will be the summary, so that you guys believe a short summary, not a very long or proper summary, so that you guys at least believe that I have read these books. So now I first tell you the books which I have read. So the first book is The Little Prince by Antonio de Saint-Exupéry, and it's a very nice book. It's a very nice book, and yeah, I'll tell you the short summary. I completed it yesterday itself, so yes. The next is a mixture of short stories, and the short stories are horror. So the book is Nighttime, Too Dark to See by Todd Stresser. So yes, I wanted to read something like I wanted to read something that give me a feeling of horror or something. So this I think is a nice book, and I have read it and it's a very nice book. I'll tell you in the short summary. I'll tell you in the summary. So yes, the next book was quite difficult for me, and it took me some time. And the book is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I picked it up because it is written in a plain manuscript. Not much is written on a page. Like half pages are empty also. So that gave me some confidence, and I picked it up, and I'm glad I completed this book in 6 days. Not only this book in 6 days, but okay, you'll know in the further video. So now let's move to our next book. The next book is Ruskin Bond's Stories for Children. So this is also a very nice book, and tell you in the summaries. The next is My Inventions, the autobiography of Nikola Tesla. So yes, this is also a short book. I'll tell you in the short summaries. Next is very short book, but I picked it up, so I'm telling you. This is the book. I don't know if it's visible to you, but the book is Agenta Ellora, and I bought it in my vlog, and my further reading plans included this book also. So yeah, this book. So now let's move to the pattern which I followed to read the books. So let's start. Okay, so my pattern was the first 2 days I took Harry Potter, and I didn't took any book because I knew that Harry Potter is a bit complicated for me, and I completed it in 2 days. I'm very happy, and I read 5 hours or 6 hours per day to complete it. No, more than that, I think. Yes, it will be more than that. It will not be less than that, but yes, it took me a lot of time. So the Harry Potter took me 2 days. So the next book which I picked up was Ruskin Bond's Great Stories for Children, and it has short stories. They are not very short, but yeah, they are short stories. And the third day I took this book, and the book which I took was this. So I completed this book in half a day, and this book continued. So in next half day, this book was like finished. And after that, I picked up this Nighttime. It is also short stories. And yes, but they are short. They are shorter than the Ruskin Bond short stories. And the next day, I took the autobiography of Nikola Tesla, and it took me one day. The next day, I took Little Prince, and it was a very nice read. And like, it's, as I have heard that it's very nice read, I think that it's very nice read for elders. I didn't understand much about like much things from this book. I couldn't absorb much things from this book, but yeah, the thing I absorbed was nice. So now let's move to the short summaries of the books. So let's start. So I will not follow like the order in which I read the books will be the same order in which I will give the summaries. It's okay, man. So the first book which I'll give the review, the short summary will be Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So the basic story is Harry Potter's son was thinking to do something that his father will think is extraordinary, and what he did was, first of all, he made a friend who was Draco Malfoy's son. And everyone says that Draco Malfoy's son is the actual son of Voldemort. He is not the son of Draco Malfoy. But he and the name was Albus Severus Potter of Harry's son, and the name of Draco's son was Scorpius. So Albus and Scorpius like took the time turner, and they went back to the Triwizard tournament, and they thought was they will bring back Cedric. So they did something, and after that, when they came back, actually in this book, Ron and Hermione were married, and Harry and Ginny were married. So when he came back, Hermione was like a stupid or very angry type lecturer, and Ron was married to Parvati. So yes, this was happened. And when they went again to make things better, they did something else. In that, like, Neville was killed by Cedric because he became a Death Eater. Because of that, because Neville killed Nagini, Voldemort won and Harry was dead. So Ron and Hermione were roaming here and there, like basically hiding from the Death Eaters. They were the most wanted in the city, and they took the help from Severus Snape and went back. So it's a very nice book. I will not tell you much because I have lots of book to tell, but I think you must have believed that I have read this book, because yes, I've told you. I think you should believe. So this book was nice. I like, people say that this is not much good of Harry Potter, but I loved it. It was a nice read. So the next is Agenta Ellora. It has it doesn't has the knowledge only of Agenta Ellora caves, but it also has the knowledge of Aurangabad, Daulatabad, and Shady and Shignapur, and Shani Shignap, and like etc. and Bibi Ka Maqbara. So it gives you a nice knowledge, and the best thing I liked was it's sort of a tourist guide. It's the timing has written here, if you can see, like this cave can open from this time to this time, and etc. So yes, it's a very nice book for that sort of kind. Yes, one time read, it's a good one time read. So yes, it's a nice book, and I love history, that's why I bought it. The next is short stories, horror short stories, and it is Nighttime Too Dark to See by Todd Stresser, and it's a very nice book. The thing I loved about this book, that these short stories leave you on a point that you will think what happened next, and the point is very horror and thriller. So yes, it was a very nice read, and I love this book. Yes. It was a very nice read. And it has two books in his series, which are Nighttime Too Scared to Sleep and Nighttime Too Afraid to Scream and Nighttime Too Dark to See. So yes, it was a nice book, and I can tell you, like, the thing was only that they leave you at a very nice point. So it has, I think, 8 short stories, as I remember. Yes, it has 8 short stories, and I like them all. So now let's move to our next book. The next book is again short stories by Ruskin Bond. Great short stories for children. Great stories for children, and it was also nice. One or two stories I didn't like, that they were very kiddish, but the book is very nice. Ruskin Bond has written a very nice work, and the stories are Indian. They have Indian touch, and they are basically these three in many stories, and they are Tehri Road and the touches of Landor and Masuri. So it's very nice. It gives you a very nice feeling if you are an Indian. So yes, this book was nice, and I love Ruskin Bond not because of his stories, but he's very popular and he's Indian author, so I love the thing about that. Because in India, people do not care about author or something like that. So, My Inventions, Autobiography of Nikola Tesla. This is the book, and this is also a nice book. It tells about Nikola Tesla and gives you a very nice knowledge, and it's also very thin, but yeah, it's a nice book, and it also gives you nice knowledge. So the next is The Little Prince, which I completed yesterday only. And the main thing about this book was the little prince came to Earth and he met the author in Sahara Desert, and the pilot who was the author has crashed his plane. I'm not reading, it's a short summary. How could I tell you from the summary? And you can read the summary. The thing I'll tell you is not written in the summary. You can stop the video and read. So yes, the plane has crashed in Sahara Desert, and then suddenly a little prince appears. And imagine what a little prince, or imagine if you have crashed your plane and a little boy come to you and say, draw me a sheep. How was your reaction? How will be your reaction? So yes, he draws a sheep, and he actually draws a sheep in a box. So it was also a point. And then what happened was, the basic thing of the book is the author wants to say that the thing you love the most will be unique. Like, the little prince had a rose on his planet. His planet was this short only. Like, I don't have the proper. Yes. I found it. Like, the planets were very, very short. Ouch. Yes, the planets were this small. This is his whole planet. Yes. So this was the planet, and this rose. Okay, the rose in this book, everything can talk. So this rose told the little prince that he is unique in the whole world. But when he came to India, sorry. But when he came to Earth, he saw all like 5,000 or thousands flowers, because it is written in this book 5,000, so 5,000 came to my tongue. So 5,000 flower in one garden, and the author says that the little prince wasn't happy because the flower said that he was the only one. But after some time, the little prince realizes that the flower is she in this. So she is the only one for him, because he has fought for him by the caterpillars and listened to her, and she is unique. So the main thing is, the thing you love is unique for you. Like, he met with fox and they became friends, but before, they met, but they didn't talk much. Like, when they were giving the intro, the fox was normal fox for the little prince. Like, there are thousands and lakhs of foxes, but after they were friends, he was unique. He was something else for him. So yes, it was a nice book, but I think if someone elder read it, will absorb more knowledge than I absorbed. So yes, these were the books I completed in 6 days, and yes, I was very excited to make this video. And let me quickly tell you the books again. The books were Harry Potter, Agenta Ellora, Nighttime, Ruskin Bond's Great Stories for Children, Autobiography of Nikola Tesla, and The Little Prince. So these were the books I completed. And yes, if you liked the video, you can press the like button. If you didn't like the video, you can press the dislike button. Do comment down the video you liked it, or should I like increase something, or like make something better. So yes, this was the video. Meet you in the next video. Till then.